Hello. So I've been playing Shadow of Mordor, Game of the Year edition, and it is amazing. I love it. I love it because of the game engine itself. Um, it's just really pretty, and there's a lot going for it as well. So I enjoy pretty much every aspect of it. The venues of the games are actually amazing. The scenery is amazing too. And the only real reason I decided to play this game is because I really enjoyed the Batman games. And I like that type of combat system. So this is the reason to get this. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. Well, I wasn't until now. I really enjoy this game. It's good fun. So I'm just going to do a little bit of playthrough. It's not going to be a review of any sorts or anything strange like that. I've just had some folks asking me to like show me what the game is about. And I thought this would be a good idea. Bear in mind, I'm quite far into the game now. I've got 3 missions left to do. So I'm just going to give you a kind of a short explanation of what I'm doing, what the game does, what it's about. So I'm going to ignore the story for this video and just show you basically how I'm playing. Your character is kind of divided into 2 forms. He has a wraith form of an elf whose name I'm not going to give away just because it's a spoiler. And then the ranger himself, once you jump down from the tower, very Assassin's Creed-like. You'll see he takes his human form. That's what he looks like. Oh wow, there's a Graug. That's cool. This Graug is stomping away at a Caragor. That's awesome. Graugs are pretty dangerous in the beginning of the game. There is an option to mount them and ride them, where you have to sneak up behind him and slash his ankle and then do specific things before you can, you know, ride him. In this case, he's getting too close, so I'm just gonna use the method that I've earned. Oops. Try that again. Come here, you. Cool, and I'll just dominate him and I can ride around on a Graug. It's fair to say that the scenery looks amazing. And look at this guy. He's awesome. What the... What do you think you're doing, man? Here you have food. Mmm. Looks tasty. Look at this guy. What are you doing? Don't be like that. I'll just munch all of you. Come here. These guys. Charge! If you eat with the Graug, you get some of your health back. He's got normal attacks too. Very slow, very powerful. And very cool. Come here, you. Munch. Yeah, so it's very cool once you get these guys. I'm gonna dismiss him, he can carry on doing what he wants. Cheers! Yeah, the game looks amazing, man. Really gives you the feeling of Mordor. From what I've seen in the movies, not from what I've read in the books. There's the stealth type of thing that Batman has as well. Certain places where you'll go invisible. You'll see the ranger in his kind of elven form. That Graug is going crazy. And then you have normal combat stuff as well, which I'll get into. On the map, on the bottom left, you'll see there's a whole bunch of things going on there. Everything in the light blue is things I've dominated or characters I've dominated. Everything that's still red is pretty much open game characters you can kill. And similar to Batman, he also has this special type of vision, which you can use to see who is part of the group and who isn't. So that entire group belongs to me, but that archer over there doesn't, for instance. He's a red arrow, so he doesn't have these little light blue arrows over him. Neither does the guy with the shield behind there. So if he sees me, he's gonna attack. You can stealth him. stealth kill him as well. So to give you an idea of what that's like, you can do a stealth kill from hanging. Show you what that's like. Or you can sneak up behind him. Very Metal Gear Solid like.
What took you Grove so long to come and help me fight off that Caragor? We was finishing the last of the Grove.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him this way quickly. And he's gonna get pulled over the edge. Yeah, it was me. Come here, you. Whoa! Here he goes. That's one way to do it. The other way, of course, is just sneak up behind him. Oop, that guy. Not my friend. See if I can jump on top of him. This. Eliminated. And if you don't jump behind them, you can also sneak behind them. Like this. And that's a lot of dead orcs. There is a reason to kill them, obviously. There are 2 meters as well. There's a whole bunch of meters and things on the bottom left hand screen that give you an idea what's going on. But the 2 swords switching around now as I crouch, they'll give you an idea of how many stealth kills or how many normal kills you have to do before you gain a special ability. The special ability varies between the 2 styles. Obviously the stealth one, time slows down and you can stealth kill a whole bunch of guys at once. And then also the normal attacking style is very similar. You kind of go into a mode where you can do executions for 20 seconds. Very cool. And looks very flashy when you get it right. So I'll just play around with the game a bit. There's a guy running. What's he doing? You could shoot him in the foot, then he can't run anymore. And he's going to be stuck. That sucks. Especially now that there's a Caragor coming. Probably won't like the fact that you... Oh, that's painful. Yeah. That's not so good for him. But great for me, because I can ride that guy. There's another one. Yeah, he probably won't like the fact that I'm here, so he might attack me. Oh, decided he's got other business. Great. Then we take a look at the map, which is quite vast. There are 2 of these maps. And there's lots that you can do on them as well. Obviously I finished quite a lot of it, so you won't see most of them here. There's still a story mission to be done. And I think we'll go and see what happens if we go to this recruitment or this ambush. So let's go to the ambush, because I'm supposed to help Feldush. Let's go and see what happens to Feldush and see if we can go help him. Gives me a chance to run around in the scenery in the rain. There's a lot of Uruks here. You can attack them while on the mount. And you can munch them. No. And you can sit still. Come here. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Alright, enough of this. Get to the mission start. You can see the crossbow at the icon in front of me right now has got a blue mark over it, which means it's one of my captains. There's a whole bunch of red guys on the other side. We're just gonna sneak around them. Yes, slaves running away. Pink skins. Don't get carried away. No, mind you. Do that. I've got other stuff to do. Maybe we should just join into the battle anyway. Let's just do it. Let's just join in the fight. That guy shooting me is no good. He can wait. Oh, I got hit. Double block. Come here. Oops. This guy again. Oh, it's the guy from above. Is it? No. Alright, yeah, so that was a pretty sloppy fight. I got nailed quite a bit there. And if you're looking for health, there are many things that look like flowers that you can grab. A vendetta is where one of your online friends gets killed. You can actually go on a mission of revenge on their behalf and go kill the guy that killed them. A cool addition. I need some arrows. I'm gonna go and brand some guy. What? Shoo. Alright, let's see what that mission's about. Ambush. Alright, this is the mission I did earlier. I kind of pitted one of my own captains against another captain. So I should actually be helping Feldush the Messenger against Gimub the Breaker. But I might just decide to dominate Gimub. Gimub, I'm not sure. And then I can add him to my arsenal of rooks. So we'll see how that goes. See how these two decide to fight.
Maybe we should stop and find something to cut open. An ambush. Let's cut out their eyes.
There we go. Ambush is happening. What is nice is you can find out their strengths and weaknesses, and I think Gimub's weakness is that he can be stealth killed. So that's pretty useful. I could just sneak up from above him and stealth him. I'd be sorted. Like this. And now he's on my team. So I think the rest is just to take care of the rest of the ambush, which is these guys. Hello.
He's betrayed us. Here I come to pulverize your face.
There you go, Feldush. And we're done. Now I have both of them. If you go to the missions, you'll see both branded. No one goes nowhere. But now I have an extra Uruk to play with, which is nice. I can always put them against rivals later.
Must have frightened the talk away.
No, he's right here.
We'll kill you slowly.
Oh, that's so cool.
I think I saw him over there.
Yeah, go find him.
Escaping your answer to me.
That's very cool.
Must have run off.
Yeah, he must have. Let's see what else there is to do. Look at this man. Protect or dominate him. What is this? Recruitment. Yeah, what happens with recruitment? So these are quite friendly missions, because they don't involve me really struggling at all.
Where was you earlier? Out hunting? Nah, I was guarding slaves at the dig.
Crackhorn the Prickler.
I don't want any trouble. I just need some new recruits. Think you're strong? Prove it.
Yeah. Don't hurt my noob. Don't be like that. Grab some arrows. Da 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 da. This game looks amazing.
Don't make a scene. Join me. I only obey the Dark Lord himself.
Is that so? Headshot. 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 Flaming headshot? No. My orc is so powerful, he makes people join just by asking them nicely. Across here, rather not be seen.
Best if you come with me, yes? How about I kill you instead?
No, how about you don't? The one in your own. Get him. Oh, hit him. Oh, vicious. The battle. That's that. You better. There we go. And my Uruk is now leveling up. If he levels up more, he'll usually start moving up in the ranks or getting more powers. And if he does move up any further, all the way to where the top captains are, he'll usually change and get different kinds of armor, which is really cool. So you can get to play army with these guys if you really want to. It's very neat. See what else there is to do. What's going on here? Oh, I'm not worried about Faldush. Ah, what is this? Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. If some of your friends die, you can go and avenge their death. So let's go and do that. And I think the quickest way to get here is to teleport. So we can just fast travel to one of the towers, and then from the towers, move to the actual starting section. Very quick. Nice way to get around. Oh. You know, I always struggle to find Grogs, and then the one day I start recording, I find two. Maybe because it's raining. But it's no big deal. Yeah, here's the talk. Sucks to be you guys. Where are you going? Your cat food. that Grog? I want to get stomped on. There he is. Oh, he's looking like he's giving the Uruks a go for their money as well. This mission to go. By killing Bolg the Brute, a veteran captain. Go and see what Bolg the Brute is up to. Wraithwold to tag Bolg. Where are you, Bolg? Was Uruks to kill Uruks as an added thing? I couldn't be too worried about that. Yeah, so he'd probably be here somewhere. Walk to the center. Take a look. That's my captain. Red one. Ah! No, that is my captain. Sorry. I want Grublik. What I like about this is, unlike the detective mode for Batman where you can still see everything, this actually hampers your vision. So you don't really want to use it a lot. And to be honest, the scenery is so beautiful that I don't really want to use it at all. Oh, out of my zone. Ah. Oh. Ah. Where is Bolg? Oh. Oh, the green guys have information. Just so that you know. Hey, not here. Okay. Nope. Where is the guy? Ah. Vulnerable to stealth finishes. I can't actually dominate this guy during these missions. And it's worth noting what this guy actually has as stats. Because you can see, for instance, that he's vulnerable to stealth finishes, which means I can sneak up and kill him instantly. Or if he sees Graugs, or if he gets burnt, he runs away. But there is a danger about him. He's harder to kill, and right at the bottom you see no chance. Right at the end, normally if you play this game and you play against some of the guys, when you're about to die, you get like a second lease on life. If you like do a small mini game or command prompt, quick prompt. But with this guy, if your life reaches low, he just kills you outright. So those are things to pay attention to. Knowing your enemies definitely very important in this game. So how do I get to this fella? Suppose just do this and go in, guns blazing.
What? How did he do that? Let me. Let me show you how to kill.
Do that.
Dead man!
Yo.
I hear you're gonna come back after I kill you, so we're in for lots of fun.
Yeah, except I got another guy to try and battle for me. I wonder if I can hold you down. Oh, look at this guy. Jumping attacks. Oh, he's invincible to ranged.
I'll be back another time, and you'll be sorry you ever crossed me.
Really? Where are you running to? You're not going to go anywhere. Wonder if I can brand you. And you're now mine. But this mission isn't going to end unless I kill him. I've got a very creative way of doing it. I could probably just throw him off the cliff. Sounds like fun, but I'd rather do this. Unfortunately, I killed one of my own guys. Oops. That sucks. That was a boo-boo. Well, the Bleeder isn't the best name ever, so... I'll find a replacement. Anyway, once you beat a guy, you get these things, which you can use to power up certain abilities. Obviously, the runes that you use to power up the abilities make your swords and weapons do specific things, such as gain stats, or recover maybe even health, or your time slow ability, or arrows even. There'd be a whole bunch of options that you can use for that kind of thing. I'll reiterate that the game looks amazing. Hello.
I thought I heard something.
You did. Ooh, there goes his head. Well, seeing as my captain's dead, let me go find his power up. Oh look, more bad guys. Go there. The slaves won't help. Why are you laughing? What are you laughing for? So there you go, I got something called Howling Storm. If you go and look at your options, weapons and runes, you can find that you can equip all these runes in these slots. So there's quite a lot to go through, and even the ones that you don't want, you can sell, for instance. So Howling Storm is a new one. Weapon damage increased by 45% while riding a monster. So that's very useful if you say on a Karakor or a Graug. Not so much. Yeah, I've got my own goodies. What is this one? This one is Favor of the Lady, 25.9. Ah, I need to worry about health. I'm pretty good. I don't tend to die too much. Oh look, we can have a battle. Yeah, here's the talk. Hello.
Did you hear that?
Yes, he did. Hello everyone. So you get this range mode where you can just become a merciless killing machine. It's quite neat. These can get very brutal very quickly. Where are you going, guys? Where are you going? Hello. What are you doing? You're mine now. Ah, the other one got away. game looks amazing. The battle system is quite simple. There's a button for an attack. Actually two. There's a stun attack that you can use as well, pressing the circle button, and squared is a normal attack. Triangle is your defense, but it really uses the button triangle as a counter. So when you use triangle or see the prompt for counter, you will usually do an attack that moves him to the one side or something like that. And then you get the ability to do specials. Obviously the kills, so you can do a combat brand. Guys with shields you have to get clever with. Oh, I missed both of those. Brand this guy. Fight for me. Oh, that guy was already fighting for me. You do down kills if a guy's on the floor. There's someone interrupt you, like that guy. Excuse me. Look at this fella. Missed. Mine. Yeah, you're definitely too tough for me. One of these guys is mine. When I come close, he's gonna start fighting for me outright. Hello. Some other finishes that you can use. This guy's mine. You don't worry about me. What's up, bro? It's really pretty. Anyway, just thought I'd do a little bit of a playthrough to show what the game offers. So, as a Batman fan, this is actually really cool. And I said this before, this game engine would have made the best Berserk game bar none. With the counter system, the arrows, those kind of things, it really would have worked well for that kind of thing. It's too bad that they used a Musu engine for the game. I think this would have been a much better option. Can't wait for the next one to come out. Obviously I'm going to have to wait quite long because I can't afford to buy it at the regular price, so I'll just wait for the next Game of the Year edition to come along and play that instead. But yeah, I'm definitely still having fun with this one. Anyway, cheers.